Chief, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man is
To me, it's
wearing
funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Uh-oh. Hard at work. This is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh, wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you already get canceled. You already know.
Mom!
Yes, honey?
It happened again!
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not on.
I already hold you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
no,
this. You don't want
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves? Oh wow, you're
smoke you do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting network. And she's stalking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is? She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God!
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
That's fine.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Because, man!
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Donovan, I'm not getting desperate. Hey, everyone. We got 9 viewers. Woo! On a Saturday. Now we got 11. Smash the hell out of that like button. This is all rumor and speculation. I'm not saying it's true. I don't know anything about it yet. I see a lot of people talking on Twitter, not just only in my DM group. And I'm going to listen to the video and react to it and get, this is what I see people talking about. But let's be real, they have a hate boner for Matt Reeves. They have a hate boner for anyone else that is not Zack Snyder. So I don't know. And yes, a lot of people come forward and say this was my script. I don't know. I'm going to react to it first. And we have other topics too. I also going to react to Eddie Diaz video and what the bullshit he's spreading. Eddie Diaz, where have you? Oh my Diaz, where have you been, brother? I was like, what the hell? I went to look at his channel and I was like, what the hell are you talking about, Eddie? What are you talking about? Reeves versus Snyder. Reeves over Snyder. I don't know. Spicy brown deli mustard. On a bratwurst. All right. Well, let's react to this. I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. Hey, John. And if you have any other topics you want me to cover in this, like, I think I'm going to go like an hour. It is going to be so. I was going to get on screen for a change, but then it's hot. RJ says the only people. Well, we know you're a Reeves stan too, though, RJ. I'm listening. I'm going to listen to it, but I will expose Fatal J on Twitter. He's acting like it's a fact. The jury is still out. He's acting like it's a fact already. Look at Fatal J spreading nonsense. You don't know yet. We probably need to get Tony in on this. Hold on. Here's Fatal J on Twitter. So everyone is ignoring the fact. It's not a fact. Matt Reeves stole the screenplay to Pattinson, the Batman movie. This is where bullshit spreads. The fact. He's already saying fact. It's not a fact. Okay. Well, I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to watch the first one first. And then here's my pal Ryan. He borrowed from Apple. Yeah, people borrow from everyone. That's my initial thoughts are that nothing is that wholly original. And whenever there's so many versions of Batman and superhero movies, you're going to borrow. Yes, I agree with Ryan there. He borrowed from Affleck and Nolan, just like anyone would. Probably people borrowed from Michael Keaton as well. There's a little bit of borrowing all over the place. There's a little bit of borrowing in the comics. It's an adaptation. And I don't know what Ryan says. Uslan strikes again. I don't know. All right. So let me put that down. And then here is the hold on. Where's the guy that I almost had the guy that oh, here he is. Hold on a second. Let's investigate this too, because this is the guy that made the video. I don't know if he's the guy that claiming his script was stolen. Let's look at this. Let's do investigation. Right, and smash the like button. Come on, you like more content, more streams? Where is everyone? Everyone's touching grass or smoking it. Okay, so here is Chris Wozniak was the unsold Batman plot I gave to Michael Uslan in the main storyline and the Batman. Other than that, things are good. Matt Reeves needs to explain to press why unique, specific rewrites of Wozniak's plot are in the Batman film. Proof his screenplay is a knockoff. I mean, does this guy have any work before it? Like who? I honestly don't know. You know, joined April 2021, 581 followers. I mean, you could send stuff to studios. It doesn't mean they're even going to read it or where did this guy come from? Hold on, let me Google this guy. First of all, I'll be embarrassed if he's someone important that we don't know of. Is he someone that has some work in history in the industry? Batman. BC Penciler. Okay. Bounding in the Comics also pick this up. All right, hold on. Well, listen. Smash the like button. I'm doing investigating. He's a comic writer. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take it more seriously than if he was just a nobody. And bounding in the comics. I'm going to put this in the description as well on the replay in case you want to look at it. I know, RJ, but listen, DC penciler Chris Wozniak. Okay. DC penciler Chris Wozniak accuses Matt Reeves of stealing his original ideas for the Batman film, provides new evidence to back his claims. In the sea of trending DC news about Snyderverse canceled movies, the Flash actor Ezra Miller developing story concerning the Batman, particularly the originality of the film script, is lost amongst the waves. Moreover, if it's accurate, it will prove to be damning indictment of director Matt Reeves, longtime Batman film producer Michael Uslan, and the Lowe's Warner Brothers is willing to go to change course with a property when things at the studio are in flux. About a month ago, former penciler for Batman Comics, Chris Wozniak, uploaded a video. Well, if he's a penciler, why is he writing stories and sending it? I don't know. That's my initial thoughts right there. My initial thoughts are he's a penciler, but he wrote a script. Upload a video that aimed to show Reeves ripped off beat for beat an outline for a story he wrote in 1990 and later submitted to Uslan. He's now followed up with the sequel he promised and added his voice literally to the controversy. Michael Uslan, the producer. All right, well, let's just watch the video. Let's watch the video. We got 22 people watching. You know what to do. Smash the like button. And if you have any other topics, be sure to submit them. And yes, there is a mailbag on the community section that I'm not bringing up yet, because I want to do that later. I want to answer questions later. He is in the industry somewhat. So maybe I'll reach out to him for an interview. I don't know. Okay. Disclaimer. Oh, God. Is he going to do a lot of clips? Holy shit. This is going to be a lot of clips. It is transformative. Critique meets usage versus length requirements, has 8 educational intent, and does not harm the commercial success of. Oh my God, he's gonna get me a copy thing because it's Warner Brothers. God damn it! This is the downside of reacting live. Should I still do it? What should I do? Rewatching his advice. Was a freelance writer, artist at DC Comics. Okay, he resubmitted it multiple times from 1990 to 2017. Initially submitted to the Batman office as the ultimate riddle. The blind man's hat. 2008, Chris Wozniak emailed the plot directly to executive producer Michael Uslan. I have a great story we never got around to doing. Hold on a second. To executive producer Michael Uslan, I have a great story we never got around to doing at DC Comics, but it would make a fantastic Batman film. Okay. More than just similar. All right. Premise, reimagine, and exactly the same. What the? At the beginning of Batman's career, Gotham City is in complete chaos. That sounds like every single Batman project ever. That sounds like every single Batman project ever. hidden in the chaos. That's like nothing. I'm sorry. I mean, that's the first one. All right, let me see here. Nothing. Because the movie was big and he wants attention for himself in his waning comic career. Ooh, man. RJ's really passionate about this. Well, just because he worked in the industry doesn't mean he's still, still prevalent. All right. I got to check out my analytics too, because if he's going to play audio clips and shit, this is going to get ridiculous. I might have the audio off. Hold on. I don't think the audio is that important. Hold on a second. Remember, smash the hell of the like button. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. I don't think I need the audio here. Too many tabs up. All right. We'll see what else he has to say here. I mean, you know what? I'll put some StreamYard tunes on. I haven't done that in a while. Let me put that on, so that'll also help. I don't know. Into space. All right, that's good enough. All right, so let's keep playing this. Complete chaos. Video scenes appear at both Wozniak's plot and the. Maybe it's beyond saving. That's not. What the hell? Wait. Okay. Both the government and police force have been overtaken by criminal banking conglomerates, causing complete systemic corruption. Organized crime syndicate. Oh, God. This is I do think this is a lot of nothing so far. That's a lot of Batman stories. Yes, it sounds like everything. If you look for something, you'll find it. Do you like this music? I don't. There's nothing. It sounds like everything. It sounds like every Batman project. Well, there's a newer video, too. Politicians police the courts. Okay. It's the whole system. Oh, my dear Lord. This is bullshit. All of the Gotham City's top cops are on the take. Renewal fund. Are you serious? Are you serious? Is it loud enough? I need to put more music in. This is ridiculous. On the take. That's every Batman project ever. And it's called a renewal fund. It is very flimsy, but there's a new video too. Well, I think Bounding Comics just went down the shitter. This channel equals simp. I'm a simp for what? Volume is perfect. Okay. All right, let's keep going here, because I did not research this whatsoever. I was just like, I want to give this to Tony. Tony, the Geek Getaway. Please send this to Tony because people were talking about it. Well, I mean, nothing is substance yet. Nothing is substance yet. All right. Let's see what else. The mayor, the commissioner, the DA. You know the guys in blue work for me. Of course. I don't trust any of them. I only trust you. Okay. Protests against the corruption, riots, and looting are everywhere. Martial law is implemented. Let's see what is. Okay, looting and lawlessness will be rampant. This is also pretty much describes Gotham City. Now, I'm not going to call the guy a liar, or maybe he believes it. This guy might believe. That's the problem. People can be delusional and they might believe it. I just, I see this as you could say you could just say the same thing about Batman Begins or something. All right. And listen, I like the Batman, but it wasn't my favorite, and I have trouble rewatching it. It's just kind of, it's not as exciting for me. So far, I think this is a reach. The city is broken. Oh my God! Gotham City is broken? Lawsuit. You're a good cop. Jim Gordon is the last honest cop. That's every Jim Gordon story. That's every Jim Gordon story. Jim Gordon is the last good cop. Every time. That's his whole character. Oh my God. There's got to be more than this. Is this it? Okay. You're not corrupt. Okay. At the scene of the grisly homicide, the Batman finds a taunting note from the Riddler, promising more murders are to come. Okay. The Riddler leaves clues. I guess not every scenario would have the Riddler killing people, but if you're going to do a realistic Riddler and not Jim Carrey's Riddler, again, oh, Dean Hobsable said, you mean two different people had the same idea for a long, pretentious, and try-hard story? RJ, I wish you could pop in for a few minutes. I know you're busy with your dad, but this is hilarious. Okay. Let's play a game, just you and me. I will kill again and again and again. Now I kind of want to watch the Batman again. Okay. The Riddler reimagined. The Riddler is reimagined as a lonely, morbid, gruesome serial killer and mass murderer. That's the most similarities I have, or that I see here, but I just think it's a strong coincidence, honestly. For that one. See if I'm getting any copyrights. Okay. The Batman and Jim Gordon must team up. Uh-oh. That's it. That's it. It's a team up. Hey, Bradley, are you available to pop on? It's just me right now. I'd like it if you're available. I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. Hold on. Let me see. Macho Mad. I'll put it in the Macho Madness DM group if you're available. But this is kind of crazy. Batman and Jim Gordon must team up. Their combined detection skills to solve the distinctly horrific investigative thriller. He's with me, officer. Okay. They always team up. Come on, you got to give me more than this. Okay, the Riddler scheme. With each gory serial killing comes a new riddle that puts the Batman through a trial that solves for the answer. Oh my dear God. This is every Riddler script ever. Oh, cool. You're with family? Yeah. I'm sorry. So far, this is complete bullshit to me. I disagree with that, Cisco, but I appreciate your opinion. It's uncanny. Little movie perp, are you available? Hold on, let me see if you're available. Let me see here. Little movie perp. This is this is fun. This is pretty fun. Never happened before that Riddler leaves clues. No Robin. All right. A new riddle each time, and then he has to solve the answer. This is pretty bland script writing, you know. Okay. Okay, the answers combined into a cipher that, when solved, will uncover the Riddler's big reveal. Okay. That's similar, but again, coincidental. Okay. There's a cipher. Okay. Usually when they do these type of things, though, there's more of a usually when there's like clues and stuff, they usually use a cipher for this type of storytelling. It's more like if you're gonna say they both borrowed from the Zodiac Killer storyline, you know. Okay. I'm waiting for some really dropping the mic big moments in this reveal here. Okay, wow home, Barbara Gordon, Alfred, see, it's not Barbara Gordon, so that just proves he's wrong, receives a riddle that is booby-trapped as a firebomb. The Batman finds out via a phone call that it's too late to save her. And he's him. Alfred remains hospitalized for the rest of the story. Well, if this is part of his script, Alfred remains wouldn't it be Barbara remains hospitalized for the rest of the story? I don't know. I'm trying to keep an open mind here. I'm trying to keep an open mind, John Paul. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. And the music's pretty cool. Hey, if I support him taking legal action if he wants to waste his money. I do. Do what you want to do. If you really believe it, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care if people support him. I just don't think there's a lot here yet. I don't. Lots of things can be said about Riddler, storylines, Alfred, Batman, Jim Gordon teaming up. I mean, this is like a lot of stories. During a massive city-wide manhunt, the Riddler simply turns himself in at a police station, diner. I mean, that's different. It's different. He didn't really turn himself in either. They found him at the diner, but he wanted to be found. So that's completely different. He wanted to be found, honestly, at the diner. But he didn't turn himself in. He just waited to be found. It's different. For the express purpose of confronting the Batman face-to-face with his big reveal. Come on. This isn't the newer video. I want to see what's in the newer video. $1990 script. I don't even think anyone will remember that. That's alien talk, yes. Hey, Anthony. Anthony, are you available to come in here? Little movie purposes, yeah, maybe if they went with the idea that not Batman-like, they'd have a point. Like if his version of Batman would also knock at Penguin's club entrance and not sneak in. Yeah. This is kind of dumb. Okay. Usually the villains in Batman movies get arrested. Usually. And then they escape or they taunt Batman. That's also something that's happened in the majority of Batman movies. Since Nolan, at least. This is almost getting boring. I don't know. Are you guys bored? I'm sorry. I wanted to also get to Eddie's BS here. Okay. All right. The Riddler's backstory. Edward Riddler is a lonely, morbid loser, humiliated into social isolation and nobody. My mask allowed me to be myself completely, no shame. I think the majority of these, except for, are also going to be loners. In a lot of, even in Gotham. Remember the Gotham Riddler? He was kind of a loner too that had trouble picking up women. So, this is dumb. Okay, that's a huge difference. Loser doesn't equal orphan. Your brain cells are dying rapidly? Okay. Hey! Bring a case to it. Instead of going to the social media, the court of public opinion, sue Matt Reeves. Let the courts decide. I don't care. I really don't care. If you really think this, dude. I mean, what's the alternative? You're going to have Riddler as a suave guy? Who the majority of the characteristics behind a Riddler are going to be a loner, kind of nerdy, you know? I don't see, like, there's going to be other character. I don't think that is, like, a gotcha either. Like, the Riddler is kind of a loner, a nerd, and doesn't have a lot of friends. Okay, he bonds with others who were shunned by society, become his surrogate family. They all live together in a commune, orphanage. They all meet a terrible fate. It's different. Commune and orphanage is different. I don't even know if I want to finish this. I don't want to watch the second one. You know what I'll do? I'll finish this one, and I'm not watching this. I'll do a separate video for that. See if there's anything else, because so far this is just a lot of nothing. This is a lot of Hamada burgers, and I want to talk about something else. Okay, come on. I might speed this up a little bit here, so I could get through this bullshit. All right. Henchmen meet a terrible fate. Right. Oh, wait. Sorry. This causes the Riddler to experience a moment of clarity. He realizes his whole life has been preparing for this moment. He will solve the greatest riddle of all for everyone. Unmask the truth. The other thing that's bullshit that he keeps, like, crossing out things in his own script and putting things under it to act like it's similar. That's the other thing that's a lot of bullshit going on here. He keeps crossing it out with a red line and putting on solving the greatest riddle and puts unmask the truth. I'm sorry. This is bullshit. The amount of stuff he's had to cross out so far. I want to read the whole script then. I want to read the whole script in all context. That's the other thing. A lot of this bullshit is out of context. This is just random lines. I want to see the context of his whole script then. All right. Okay, the big reveal. All right, maybe we're getting something here, okay? Alone, the Batman, Jim Gordon, interrogate the Riddler in his holding cell, who is there of his own choosing. The Riddler's asking for you. They are met with a shocking revelation. It's turning red now. The answers to the riddles, when combined into cipher, reveal, I know your name. You're Wayne. Okay. That's, I know the real you. Again, I'm thinking a lot of times one of the greatest riddles to the Riddler would be, who is Bruce Wayne? I don't think that's something that someone could stamp on their own and say, I thought of this. I thought of this. Are anyone still with me? I'm going to change the music here. I'm getting tired of this song. Okay. I know you, the real you. I know you're Wayne. This is too loud now. All right. Gotham City is ready to explode, even if a single person, or even if a single prison guard learns of Batman's true identity, all of Gotham will be lost. I could tear the whole city apart. Okay, Bruce Wayne doubts his effectiveness and ponders if the Batman may be coming to an end. He always does that. He's always doubts himself in every movie. I'm actually losing viewers with this. Losing viewers because this is such bullshit. Need to move on. Okay, the turning point. Jim Gordon believes they have uncovered the Riddler scheme to reveal that Batman is Bruce Wayne. Okay. That's similar. That part's similar. But the Batman says it isn't over. A more careful analysis of the cipher reveals the Riddler's ultimate motive is already set in motion. What have you done? To bring about Armageddon, Judgment Day. The day of judgment is finally upon us. Most villains have this type of setup, and Armageddon and Judgment Day are very close. They're very similar, but I don't see a gotcha here. I just don't see a gotcha. The Riddler plans to indiscriminately kill everyone. Oh, the method of retribution the Riddler chooses is biblically inspired. Plague, flood. I'd have to get RJ on that one. I think there's some other comics where they do a flood. That's similar. That is similar. All right, let's see what else you got, Woz. Okay, during the final battle with the Riddler. Oh, you see, he put an S there. That wasn't there in his original script. The Batman is incapacitated, having been slowly and close all along. He's just crossing out shit and adding shit. Yeah, if you didn't get the Riddlers. Okay, let's see what Degrassi says. Parallel thinking regularly occurs when the current work is based on the previously existing work. Yeah. Degrassi says, I wrote a script in 1990 about an astronaut trapped in the body of an alien, Jesus, fighting a war against humankind or another world, who later discovers he's really just tapped into time machine reality. Yes, Gotham City is flooded multiple times in the comic books. They're both taking inspiration from the comic books. Seems to be why there's some similarities to me. And he didn't get to guess the multiple Riddlers. He lies helpless in the need of the antidote. Ultimately, the Riddlers denied his grand scheme, which always happens. Every villain is stopped in a Batman movie. I can't remember a Batman movie where the villain wins at the end. And they always are incarcerated. Usually they're incarcerated. And is incarcerated in such a way that he is isolated and forgotten forever. A private hell. That happens when you go to jail or Arkham. How many Batman movies? How many Batman movies do villains end up in Arkham? Uh-oh, he said see you in hell. Private hell. Acknowledging the duality between them, the Batman tells the Riddler they're both in their own private hells. But the Batman realizes he is a symbol for hope. He rededicates himself to Gotham City. Again, every Batman movie ever. Every Batman movie ever challenges Batman. He questions what he's doing. And that happens. And honestly, at the end, he was more questioning himself than anything in this version. The Joker, who is not seen or mentioned throughout the entire story, appears at the very end as an unnamed mystery man. They tease the Joker in Batman Begins at the end. So, not much there either. I'm sorry. I just don't see this. No hate on the dude. If he really believes it, go right ahead. Use what's in your rights to legally pursue it. I just think it's a waste of money. I think you'll be wasting money to pursue this. And we learned it was the Joker who secretly masterminded the Riddler's entire scheme by anonymously befriending and radicalizing him online. I don't think in Matt Reeves' version that. Well, you could come on, Tony, if you want. I'll send you an invite. You think I'm boring alone? That's sad. Hold on here. I was investigating live, Tony. Okay. I don't care. I don't care if you're about to eat. No, I'm just kidding. Have a good meal. John Paul, don't forget the producer of the Batman had this script and knew of it for the last 3 decades. Not a coincidence. Well, you know how many scripts they see? I don't know. He added online, and I don't think in this version that the Joker masterminded the Riddler's entire scheme. That's actually a point against him, John Paul. I mean, if you think about the Batman movie, Matt Reeves, the Riddler scheme wasn't behind from Joker. I think he just met the Joker. right? Hey, Aaron.
Hey, what's up? Oh, by the way, the Joker does win in the Dark Knight. He does get captured, but he does win his impact on when it's done.
Yeah, but we're talking about Matt Reeves, the Batman.
I know.
Is the Joker masterminded the Riddler's scheme? No.
No. The Joker's no. He didn't mastermind the scheme at all. This Joker appearing in Dark Knight was year one. Was a serial killer. That's why they cut out the scene because it didn't have any impact. But what Matt Reeves said was that the Joker was supposed to be like a Hannibal Lecter kind of character, where Batman goes to see him.
Hey, can everyone smash the like button here? We only have. Let me see how many thumbs up we have.
We got like.
We only have 17.
Yeah.
What the heck, everyone? Come on, help us out here.
No, it's not a solo stream, geek, Tony. But yeah, the Joker was supposed to be like Joker is a serial killer, and Batman goes to see him to enter a mind, to know a mind of a serial killer from another one, because Riddler's also a serial killer, right? So basically
So Degrassi says, I have a stack of nearly every Batman script ever written since 1983, and every single one takes something from the one before.
Well,
that's what I think too.
You think about a lot of Batman stories is going to be very cliche of each other.
Yeah, I mean, you're both borrowing from other source
Yeah.
material, so that's why, they're both borrowing from the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Let's finish this video and we can talk about some other stuff, because so far there's not here. I say go for it, dude. If you want to take it to court, go ahead. I think you're wasting your money. Maybe if you're just wanting to get internet popular.
Take this to court? Yeah, that's laughable.
Well, no, let him waste his money. I don't think he'll win.
Yeah, no, he would get destroyed.
I think he would lose.
Mm-hmm.
But do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Via an Easter egg in the film's credits, the Litter Cipher solves for missing J. Okay. Established the Joker and honestly befriended and manipulated the Riddler all along. What? Whoa. Hold on a second.
But this is Batman. Batman's always had a bunch of serial killers and massive destruction. My God. That's the lore.
Okay. All right, let's look at this.
Does this guy read the comics?
The exact same premise. Gotham City police and government suffer complete systemic corruption. The last honest cop. Jim Gordon's always the last honest cop. They always team up to solve a horrific investigative thriller brought by a murderous Riddler. I mean, Gotham's always corrupt systemically.
But yeah, this is the comics. Like,
I don't understand how yes, most stories about Gotham have the exact same premise, because they all do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like seriously.
Okay, the exact same reimagined Riddler, serial killer, mass murderer, same backstory, same motive, same scheme. The exact same turning point. The Riddler's ultimate motive is to bring Armageddon, Judgment Day, and to indiscriminately kill everyone. I guess that's similar. I don't know. The Joker. Whoa. Hold on. I was going too fast. All right, let me put the exact same ending. The Joker is an unseen mastermind. No, that's not the same ending. That's not the same ending.
The Joker just noticed he had a buddy in Arkham that he could team up with, so he could use to his advantage.
Yeah, we're actually losing viewers because people are like, "This is bullshit." If people listen, anyone in the chat, let me know if you what do you think?
No, Joker is Joker. What was in this movie? Well, the deleted scene was for Batman to see a serial killer, because Joker was the first serial killer he has captured.
Right. Degrassi, you give the ultimate comment of the stream. I'm starring this, even though you don't get to see the star. He doesn't have a case. If this were original creation, then maybe. Right. Because it's based on other IPs that other people own, too. And you're even borrowing the IP by writing a script? No. Exactly, Degrassi. That's an excellent point. If this were an original creation, then maybe. But they're both borrowing from the comics.
Yes, like this has been Batman for years.
Tony, Tony, wouldn't this guy get laughed out of court though? The guy's reaching, hoping for settlement. No one's going to settle with this dude.
They're just gonna. The DC is gonna just laugh at their face.
I mean, if it happened, I want him to get it. Go pursue.
You know what
court.
they should do? You know what they should do? You know what? How about everybody? Christopher Nolan they should sue Christopher Nolan too. They should sue Tim Burton, all these other Batman creators. How about to sue all the comic book creators and do the exact same thing with Batman?
All right. Let's see. Let's finish this here. All right. Downscaling the global scope of Wozniak's plot to fit inside Gotham City for a young reboot accounts for every alteration. Global banking cartels become localized. What? Become localized, organized crime syndicates. Global plague becomes localized floods. But they're different. But every element that was now he's
reaching.
He is bullshitting his way.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. This is the reason it's not exactly. They downscaled it. Maintained identical story functions. All right. Wozniak, the blueprint. Wozniak's 1990 plot is the blueprint for the Riddler's 2022 storyline. Wait, what? Yeah, wait a second. Hold on. Where's Catwoman and Penguin? You just blew your argument there. Right. Catwoman and Penguin are they in your story, Wozniak? What about Catwoman and Penguin? The Catwoman and Penguin subplots have nothing to do with Wozniak. Yeah, what about Catwoman and Penguin? They're important to the Batman. The Matt Reeves, the Batman. The final battle. There's Riddlers, not one Riddler. And it's not even him. It's his cronies.
I mean, he's not even officially the Riddler in the movie anyway. He doesn't call himself the Riddler.
Oh, Michael Uslan describes his process for producing blockbuster films, Batman films. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's hear some audio.
I take somebody's idea,
I take someone's idea, okay.
comic book, somebody's book or play or screenplay, and I use it as a blueprint. And then we build on that. We get the best people in the industry. If you're building a house, you want to get the best mason, the best carpenter, the best electrician and plumber. We get the best director, the best writers, the best actors, and the best crew, and we put together a skyscraper.
Yeah, but that's common.
Yeah, I get a blueprint and I get a good team together.
As long as not exactly word for word and everything is like exactly the same, it's common, right? That we consider plagiarism if everything is the same. But like,
all right,
I don't get this.
This guy, the way this is a substantial contribution to a $1 billion film that is going completely uncredited. It's the main story of the highest-grossing Batman film of all time. All right, Chris Wozniak does not have the financial resources to litigate. Oh my God, here we go.
He wants to sue?
Is he going to do a GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Does not have the financial resources to litigate against multi-billion-dollar film studios and producers. Justice will only come for Batman fans around the world, demanding fair credit and compensation for Chris Wozniak's plot contributions.
Oh my God, this sounds like a money ploy. He just wants money.
We are calling on Batman fans around the world to stand up for comic creator rights, to petition DC Comics executive producers Michael Uslan and Warner Bros. Pictures to settle this matter fairly. Has he reached out to them? Indiegogo. Wait a second. He has an Indiegogo? Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, hold on a second. We got to look up this Indiegogo now. Now it comes out. This is at the very end of his video.
It's a catch.
BatmanGate Indiegogo. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, I can't find this thing. Indiegogo projects BatmanGate. Hold on, let me do this. Sorry.
That's all right.
What is this bullshit?
This guy's a joke.
And there's something said about Comicsgate too. All right, hold on a second here. Give me time.
Watcher, he read it from the Ben Affleck read the scripts from the Arkham Origins game. You know how unrealistic that it is, taking out 8 assassins in one night, and Joker getting a psychiatrist that quickly, and then whatever.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Max. Tony.
I was just having some fun.
a-
I was investigating. I see how people talk about this on Twitter, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm bringing up the Indiegogo now. What's your thoughts on that? Was painful to watch.
Did this guy provide evidence that his script was ever read?
I'm not that I know of. He has a second video. It is actually getting some traction. I don't know if you take video recommendations if you want to invest. I'm not doing the second video because that first video was painful. He just released another video, and then here's his Indiegogo. He only has $20 so far on his Indiegogo. BatmanGate, Chris Wozniak's unsold Batman plot blueprint for the 2022 film. What do you get in this?
What's his goal? 3 million?
What?
What's the flexible goal?
What the hell? 8 days left.
What is this? Like, I don't know. This is 3 million under there.
I mean, I don't take away that he wrote for DC writer artist DC Comics in 1990. But what have you done since? I don't know. This is the plot I emailed. He emailed it to him. That doesn't. That if you email, isn't that even harder to prove that someone's taking your thing? You proof of receipt, like you got to.
Actually, it would be easier. It would be easier.
Okay. Oh, really?
Because you. Okay, so here's the thing. He emailed. Was it Uslan? Whatever the hell the guy's name is, right?
Yeah.
Now all he has to do is show the email back. We read your script. Sorry, we're passing on this. If he doesn't have an email back,
if he doesn't get a response,
yeah, that means they didn't read it. This trash. Because a lot
of
it
doesn't mean they didn't read it. It means they didn't respond.
No, it actually does mean they didn't read it. Because what you don't know, what a lot of people don't realize is, big companies don't read scripts that are not solicited, because then they can be opened up to lawsuits like this. Like if I just sent a script to WB, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then say I send in the script for Superman, and they make a Superman movie, and there's elements that are the same, then I can sue, right? They stole my script. That's why they don't read them, because they're unsolicited. So they could say, hey, we never read Tony's script.
Yeah.
So unless this guy has proof that they sat down and said, hey, we read it, we didn't like it, could you change some things? And they had discussions, or they at least said, hey, we're open to scripts. Can you send us some scripts? And then Chris Wozniak sent him a script. Then maybe he'd have a case. But right now, it just sounds like he sent something in thinking, I work for DC. Of course they're going to read it.
See, this movie was never going to be made because the trilogy was going on at the time.
Well, let's see what let's see what we could garner from this because this just seems like bullshit altogether. 3 million, 0% of 3 million. What the hell is he thinking? He's thinking he's going to get a lot of traction here. Oh,
maybe just for some money.
My mom's calling. I'll call her back later.
Ooh, hanging up on the mom.
I didn't hang up
Max
on her.
Max is a bad son. Someone clip it.
No. I emailed my plot. This is the important part. I emailed my plot directly to Michael Uslan via the email address on his card. I never heard back. But I want to clarify that was my plot.
Because they're going through the trilogy then. They're going through the trilogy.
Well, if he never heard back, then that's it. That's proof positive that the man probably didn't read the script. He probably seen the email, new Batman script, and he went, trash.
Well, but they were going through the Nolan trilogy at the time, right?
What does it even matter? None of that matters, because even if they're going through the Nolan trilogy, they're not going through the Nolan. It doesn't matter. If you're a producer for WB and you see in your email box, new script idea, and you go, I didn't solicit this, you just hit fucking delete. You don't read it, because then you open yourself up to lawsuits.
Right.
Just that simple.
Well, here's the part that he says, I want to clarify that my plot was not sent unsolicited. When a film producer gives me his card,
that's not what it means.
It says he's always looking for good stories. I figured that's an invitation to send him a good story.
No, you have to email him, hey, I got an idea. Then he goes, okay.
Did you ask for the card, though? That's the other part. Producer gives you his card. You might have asked for the card. That's different.
Sometimes niceties, right? I'm always looking for a good idea.
Right.
But you usually send a follow-up email or, hey, did you read the script I sent you? Hey, I got an idea for a script. Can I send that to you? Just sending the script, it is unsolicited. Someone saying I'm looking for good ideas is not an open invitation to just send me scripts. Right? It sounds like a low-level somebody at DC that thought they could break into the movies because they met a producer one time. And, you know.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I have to research this guy's history.
I'm just going by the story the guy is presenting himself, man.
No. I'm just saying I got to, like, what his history in DC, too. What the hell were these perks? The bat bump? You're my boy. Thanks for the great story. The answer is justice? What the hell is this? Instead of giving Warner Brothers even more money for Blu-ray, Bat fans could donate that exact dollar amount. They wouldn't let us. This is a bullshit Indiegogo. They wouldn't let us input $49.98 to Chris Wozniak to show your support for. So you get nothing. Sincere Bat thanks from Woz. What the Bat badge of honor? A T-shirt? The Bat bundle? You get what? Hold on a second. I mean, if this proves anything, this is bullshit. I wouldn't have found this out if I didn't watch the end. Show everyone at the Comic Cons in your local comic shop what real heroes Bat fans are. The Bat T reads, real Bat fans won't stand for BatmanGate. Support comic creator rights. Thank you for your support. BatmanGate T. Thanks from the Woz. Why are you laughing at me? This isn't me. My wife came down she's like, why is everything gate with you people? I'm laughing at this. This isn't me. She's coming down. She's like, you're ridiculous. I'm not saying this. The Bat bundle. What do we get for $250? The complete original Wozniak plot. So he won't release the plot. He wants to sell it to you. With a one-of-a-kind inked Bat sketch by the Woz. A BatmanGate tee that shows you support comic creator rights. A BatmanGate bat tote to carry your comic book convention swag and pick up your weekly haul from your local comic shop. All this plus Wozniak's eternal gratitude.
Eternal gratitude if to pay for that.
That's cheap for $250.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm judging it just based on this bullshit.
You think it's a money making scam, huh?
I'm judging it based on.
Degrassi says unsolicited, non-commissioned spec scripts are sold every day.
Yeah, right.
Even those writers have agents, right? But there's a difference between an agent going with an unsolicited script and you just sending something via email.
This is some bullshit.
This guy's a comic book writer, right? This guy's a comic book writer.
I'm going to make a separate video. All you need to know about this dude is his Indiegogo. That's all you need to know.
He's a former writer artist at DC.
Okay.
Yes. So
he won't give the whole. If he really was that concerned, wouldn't he just release the whole script so everyone could compare everything? And Penguin and Catwoman weren't even in his script. They are a significant part of Matt Reeves' Batman movie.
Just release the whole script. If he has a script still on hand, release it. Release everything.
Oh my God! So Max, you missed the part where he says how he met Uslan.
What? I didn't see that. Okay.
In the Indiegogo, right above where you read, where it says, "This is the plot I emailed." Blah 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 blah.
Hold on.
You gotta go back up. It's all the way up. All the way. Keep going.
Keep
going up, Max.
I personally don't think you watched the movie.
All the way. Oh, why do you go so slow? I said all the way.
All right.
All right. See where it says in 2008 at the New York Comic Con, Michael Uslan approached my booth because he liked the title of my comic book. I'm a film producer. I like the title of your book. You mind if I have a copy? I'm always looking for good stories. That was the context of I'm looking for good stories. He picked up the guy's book. Was like, hey, this is probably interesting. to turn the book, not the unsolicited script that he eventually sends.
Yeah.
But the book. He's looking for comics because probably he's into the fucking, he works for DC. He's an executive. He produces movies. Like, oh, that might be a good comic to turn into a movie.
This is an Indiegogo, RJ. This is why when you hear people talking, you investigate. This is what Tony taught me.
Yeah, and he says, I said sure and handed him one, and he gave me his business card. The guy's turning a one-off meeting at a Comic-Con convention into some sort of like, hey, yeah, send me fucking script solicitations because you're a great writer and shit. He's blown up this thing in his mind to something that it isn't.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. It's almost like the people that met Tommy Tallarico and now he's his best friend.
This is why when you see people are talking about something, you capitalize on the situation and investigate. I learned that from Tony the Geek Getaway. Research. We watched the whole video. I wouldn't have found us out unless I watched the whole goddamn video that he's got an Indiegogo. And this is some bullshit on here.
It really is.
Eternal gratitude. If you really cared, it's opinion, but if you really cared that much about the situation, wouldn't you just release the script so everyone could compare for themselves, but not have to buy it from him?
Right? You would think.
Right. If he was really passionate, but it seems like he's. What do you think about Bounding in the Comics picking up the story, Tony?
Of course they are, because Bounding in the Comics is a cultural website. It's not a comic website. And anything that hurts the Batman is something that hurts the Snyder movement. So now, this is what it's going to become. It's going to become, oh, see, we told you that Snyder was better because he does originals.
Yeah, they're like the only one. They're the only one reporting on it. Like it's like nobody else.
No, there's like one other small website.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, like the big ones.
Well, Bounding in the Comics isn't big. It's just big because it is what is used by the anti-SJWs.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
They give it more significance than it actually has.
Well, he also said he didn't have money to litigate with a big company.
Max, if he had any kind of case, if you went to a lawyer and said, I wrote the script for the Batman, here's proof, the lawyer would look at it and said, you don't have to pay me shit until we win.
Right.
We're going to be rich. Dollar bills, y'all.
If it was a strong case, you're right. Some lawyer will pick that up to get their cut. Right.
Only if they know they. Yeah, that's true. But
now we're getting to some Oh My Diaz bullshit. What is he? I didn't watch this video yet, but his hey Eddie, I miss Eddie.
Let's watch this.
Dave Zaslav is considering cancel Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. Has no faith in film, or is he just reiterating what he saw on Twitter? Because
oh my god, I know this. I know who said this.
Well, don't give me, Aaron. You constantly do this when I react to stuff. You give me.
I know who made this. All
right.
It's not Geek Ostley. I'm telling you, it's not Geek Ostley.
Okay, well, let's see what Eddie has to say here. I think this immediately.
Tony knows
why. James Wan is very popular. He makes consistent.
Oh my god.
Jason Momoa. It was one of the $1 billion DC movies. They're not going to cancel this movie.
So I guess this is a long list of stuff I covered today. I guess this is the end, unless something comes out. But lots of information is coming out from people, insiders, leakers, scoopers, whoever else when it comes to this. Now this was leaked by a leaker a couple hours ago. I know lots of people are mad about this and speculating. I don't know if it's true or not, but the first part of it, even though it has nothing to do with Aquaman and Lost Kingdom,
I have to tell you
Aquaman franchise.
Max, I have to tell you something off stream about this because I have a friend who made up this rumor. Okay, a friend of mine.
It's a joke.
Yes. Okay. I'll tell you live on here. I'll tell you by live on here. Doomcock went on 4chan, made up a rumor about the Batman stuff and the DC stuff a couple days ago. So a friend we all know, I won't mention his name, made up a rumor about Zaslav and Aquaman and stuff like this. And this is what's happening. Yes, I'll tell you.
Oh wow! All right. Well, so this is just a nothing burger. Okay. Well, I don't think I can watch too much of this.
I guess there was a shouting match going on.
All right. Remember to read this video,
and I guess not really confirming it, but saying, "Well,
I'm just kidding."
It adds up to the Ezra Miller situation and the Flash. I think I did cover this before in a video in the morning. When something came out, but the options they were having, and lots of people at WB actually want that movie shelved. but Dave Zaslav has faith in it. Doesn't want it to be canceled and wants it to be released theatrically, like the intent was before.
We have a source that this is bullshit. I'm not revealing the source. Did you see that, Tony?
Oh yeah, Aaron told me already.
And there's more to that. It's more to this rumor that my friend made up too, and not just for Aquaman. But I'm not gonna tell you here, guys.
Okay.
Right on schedule, all that stuff. But let's actually flip flop on that. It's something that everyone is saying to Zaslav, "What the fuck are you on?" And then Zaslav's the one that actually doesn't have faith in it. And this is surprising. Aquaman and Lost Kingdom.
Oh my God.
Let me read this first to get my own thoughts. But oh my gosh, the fact that this is even not a meeting, but
are we catching Eddie falling for fake news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie will put on anything, wouldn't he? Like pretty much.
I don't know. He does good content. I like.
I know,
Eddie's
but
content.
like,
I get ideas from him. But I was like, what is he talking about here? I wanted to react to it live.
Even thought of in his head is like,
can we all have some fun and we all go leave in the comments section? Fake news, Eddie. Fake news, Eddie. That'd be pretty funny.
Come on, bro. Have you not seen the success of the first film?
Okay.
How much people praised it because it was refreshing and something new within the DCU after hardships. Zaslav doesn't have confidence and is worried about Aquaman 2. He fears Aquaman might turn out to be a major dud, might be delayed. There were reports that The Flash and Aquaman might get delayed again, which is ridiculous. So he doesn't want to get rid of another major property off the DC.
I can't even finish this video. Sorry, Eddie.
Fake news. Remember.
Fake news.
Did you see the news about Daredevil in the She-Hulk series, Max?
Yeah.
What about it?
They're gonna have a more lighthearted.
Well, because it's She-Hulk, of course. Like, why are people bitching about that? It's She-Hulk show. It's supposed to be lighthearted.
I don't know. Anything else we want to talk about? I was only going to go an hour. You could pip your show for tonight, Tony.
Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about the She-Hulk Daredevil thing, some other stuff, a lot of gaming news.
Yeah,
check it out. Max might actually stop by.
I don't know. I have to do a stream to the Max on Saturday night.
Max, we go Saturday all the way into Sunday. You know that.
I could maybe stop by after.
I mean, last night
we streamed 10 hours last week.
Tony, did you listen to last night's stream?
You know what? I love streaming, but honestly, my whole weekend's taken away by streaming, and then it's Monday morning. And I got work. But I love it too. It's complicated. It's like, man,
it's a love-hate relationship. Yeah, I know.
Tony, did you listen to last night's stream?
I listened to some of it.
Max, that was one of the funniest streams I've ever been on.
We're talking about sexy aliens. Like, was it CJH and Brian wanted to talk about going to space again, or the new space program?
I got to that part.
And then ultimately, Aaron says we're going to conquer the universe. And
Tony.
And then Han said, "Well, would you F an alien to RJ?"
Yeah. Tony.
And then I couldn't get that out of my head.
Let's be honest. If aliens would have conquered Earth, they would have done a long time ago. So I suggest we conquer their planets before they conquer ours.
I don't want to conquer Earth.
Well, here's something I want to settle an argument you guys were having the other day. Ant-Man could not go up Thanos' hindquarters and go him up.
Oh my God!
Why?
And here's why. Ant-Man is a human. Thanos has skin that's as strong as the Hulk's. So Ant-Man, it'd be like if Ant-Man went inside a metal container, grew bigger, and he'd just kill himself because the metal is not going to give.
That's true.
Because he's got human skin.
I don't know.
Hey, but
Thanos beat up the Hulk.
Tony,
he's super strong.
Tony, it's
he would
Marvel.
Expand, and then Thanos would just shit out.
Tony, it's Marvel. Where do they think logical in Marvel?
Some of it's logical. It's not exactly all fantastical, right? There's some logic to the things they do.
Oh, we do have members mailbag. We do have.
Oh yeah, let's get to that.
Hold on. Not too many questions. CJH, if I were to do a weekly podcast live stream for the rest of August, who from MME would join it? You just gotta do it, bro. You gotta be like Shia LaBeouf. Just do it, and then
it all depends on the day of the week and what time, right?
Just put the link in the group, and you'll see whoever joins. Like that's what we do here all the time. You've seen it, CGH.
Here we go. Could you do MME spinoffs on other channels? I don't know what like collabs and stuff. What do you? I'm not sure what you mean by
I
that.
think it means official. Like, this would be MME, say
The main
CJH
channel.
Madness, right? And so it would be an official MME show, but on like CJH's channel.
I don't know. I'll be up
Oh,
for it.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
Max don't want to share his branding. Right?
No. I just I did a team MME, as people know, and then it's kind of like I think it's just people are busy during the summer. It's hard to keep everything together. So mainly I'm just doing the show and then having my friend panelists on. But I don't know. I'm kind of like not in the expanding phase anymore. Like I was trying all kind of projects. Like I'm trying to just get MME International back, and it's pretty difficult because that was fun for a while.
You're trying to do that today.
Yeah, it's just not working out. But I don't know. I could collab CGH, but that's what I could commit to. CGH, will you ever do Twitch gaming or YouTube gaming? I don't think so.
Tony, give me your link to your channel so I could get for Film Watcher.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right now in the chat.
Okay.
All right, and then Masked Vigilante. Pick what you like to eat in the morning: pancakes or waffles.
Pancakes for me.
I thought we already discussed this.
I think so too, but I like the both. I think I'm more of a pancakes person.
Yeah, pancakes for me too.
Pancakes rule, waffles rule.
Blue Jay, do you think the Phantasm can work in Matt Reeves' Batman? I have to rewatch it.
Yes.
No.
What do you think?
I don't think it could work. I think the storyline, as far as the character itself, yeah. But if you the whole
storyline have to be changed. The character could work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What? Didn't delete your comment? What are you talking about, CGH? All right, so let's get to Will Wallace. Which YouTuber bothers you the most with their content? I don't think they bother me. Well, if the one that does bother me is Petito Planet, because it's really it's their right to to make videos on people that die and stuff, but it's
who's Petito Planet?
That's Andy Signor. Popcorn
Oh, you mean
Planet.
Popcorn?
Oh, Signor. Oh my God. Yeah,
I don't know nothing. I've had no bad interactions with Andy.
I stopped subscribing to him.
But the Geeks and Grifters, RK Outhouse, Quarter Pounder, usually they're laughable and they're good for a good laugh and just bullshit. It's just sad that people listen to so much bullshit on the internet, but it's an epidemic out there. People listen to bullshit.
Yeah.
So thank you for the comments. I don't know what's your take on everything, Tony. With why do people believe bullshit so much?
Because it conforms to their narrative that they've already formed in their head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's pretty much the world out there.
It's easier. It's comfort food.
Yeah,
it's easier to just listen to other people than to do any research yourself, right?
We're really all sheep.
I don't want to get into politics, but I'm kind of interested in Tony's take from this week events with Mar-a-Lago. What are your thoughts on? Do you have any thoughts? Or you'd rather not share? It's up to you.
My thoughts.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked into it much, but it's just the same old political bullshit. Yeah, nothing's going to come of it. I'm sad.
You think? Okay.
100%, because we've caught other politicians in the U.S. doing things dead to rights, and they just get a slap on the wrist. They're like,
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that. I didn't know I couldn't have a server in my house. It's okay, Miss Clinton.
No, I say investigate her too. I don't care. Investigate.
No, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. What ends up happening, right? We have proof of these things, and then they just get away with it because it is what it is. John Kerry went overseas and was telling people not to listen to President Trump. That they were going to handle it, and that was like some weird at the Hatch Act or some bullshit that he couldn't do that. Right? He wasn't allowed to represent the U.S. the way he was, and nothing happened.
I'm not convinced figure drawing. Look,
Trump was never going to. Whoever thought Trump was ever going to win a second election, well, not a second, but the third, I guess. Right? That's it. The man is finished. Okay, I am a Trump fan. We all know that. I'm a right-wing person, conservative, Republican. But the fact of the matter is, Donald Trump said that the election was rigged. Correct? We all agree
Yes,
that's
he
what he
did.
said, right?
Yeah, he did say
He
that.
lost. Okay.
Yeah.
How can you go and now in the next election go vote for me, guys? You know how I told you last time it was rigged, but I promise this time isn't rigged. I haven't done anything to prevent the rigging or to change the rules from the last time. But don't worry, they're not going to rig it again.
Okay.
So he's nothing. He made a play. It was a fucking Hail Mary pass, and it didn't work out. You can't come back from it. You can't save face and go, you know what, guys, I was wrong. Maybe the election wasn't rigged last time, so you should really vote because we might win.
I don't know.
You go
Yeah,
on stage and move with him, right? And you go, what would be the first question? Say, hey, you know what? You told me the election was rigged last time. So did you really lose, Mr. Trump? And he's going to say, oh, no, I didn't lose. It was rigged. Oh, so then why wouldn't we rig it this time? I don't know. So then why the fuck would we waste time voting for you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time, Mr. Trump.
Yeah,
Please get
there's
off
a
the
lot,
stage.
Tony. There's a lot of stupid people that would still Trump vote for him.
Well, the people. I mean, he has a
That's
lot
bad.
of support based on this Mar-a-Lago thing with Republicans.
Well, because
Even-
it's not support. Well, let's face facts. It is right wing versus left wing, right? You know, you've angered them. You've gone after Trump, so now they're like, hey, back off. You're attacking the right. Because again, it's all politics. No one actually cares what happens. What was the facts, right? If you presented me with evidence, he said, here's evidence that he did some shit, I'd be like, hey, throw his ass in jail, right? I liked his policies. I agreed with a lot of things he said. Fuck it, throw his ass in jail if he did something.
You don't treat him like a god, like some people do.
No.
I think it's more like fanatics, fans. They can't judge things. You know, they get so wrapped up in their fandom.
It's team sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't play team sports.
Yeah, I idolize them.
So what do you think, Max, about the Lady Decade situation? Are you familiar with that?
I'm not. I watched your video. I'm not up to date on everything. It's kind of some of the stuff she's doing is really effing cringe.
Well, she took down that video for crying.
Oh, okay.
With no backtracking. She just swept it under the rug as if it didn't happen.
Sounds like a YouTuber. I don't know. I think you did excellent video. I was initially intrigued, but I haven't been following the gaming stuff as much. I don't know what she exactly used in the video. She used an image of
a photo.
a
She used
copyrighted image.
It was a photo. It's not an image, right? We got to be real clear.
Photo.
A professional photographer went out, took his gear, took a picture of Ray Harryhausen.
Yeah.
Eventually, the New York Times licensed this photo from Getty Images, used it for their obituary. So the photo became real popular. He's been, over the years, since I think it was like 2017 is when that photo blew up. People have been trying to use it, and it devalues the image, right? You can't, no one's going to pay for it to license it off of Getty if it's everywhere off the internet, right? It loses its uniqueness. So he's been rightfully DMCAing people using his photo without permission. Not asking for money. He's not like, hey, guy on Instagram, give me money for using. He's just like, no, take your photo down, right? So she used the entire photo. She admits in her video that she went to New York Times website, took the photo off the website, and used it in the video. A year later, he catches wind of it. And he's like, hey, I got to DMCA you. Here's a letter for how much money you owe me for using the photo. And then she fucking freaks out and goes on the internet and cries and tells people, oh my God, I don't know what to do.
How much money was it that he was asking for?
470 pounds. It's about $560 American.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, fucker.
And the license fee, that's what the license fee was. Plus
That whole
damages.
thing was for 500. That whole big spiel on the money she
Yes.
makes.
And
But didn't she accidentally reveal that she's married to Top Hat Gaming or something?
no, they've known that for a
I didn't
while.
know that. I had no idea.
Well, here's the other thing you got to understand, Max. In that video, after she made it, people started counting. You know, they had the super thanks, so you could see who was donating. She made well over $1,000 within the first day. She didn't take the video down. She didn't say, "Hey, thank you, stop donating." Quartering said he's going to give $500 to do it. She didn't say, "Hey guys, I'm going to take the extra, donate it to charity. Thank you for helping me." Nothing. She just kept getting donations. Her Patreon, it grew by like I think 200 people, something like that. She actually increased the tiers, the amounts. And right before she made the video, she had just came back from vacation.
Wow.
In Greece.
This is what's wrong with YouTube. wrong with the internet.
Yeah.
The grifting and victimhood.
Victimhood, man. Yeah, you can make a lot of money off victimhood.
Yeah.
And realistically, here's the thing that's fucked up. Now, because she made that video and that the photographer got a bunch of harassment, if he does take it to court, and I'm very sure that he's going to, the damages are going to now exceed the 470 pounds that he originally was asking for because of the defamation of character as well as the harassment and the bad behavior on her part. Compounded by the quartering, Tipster, and other people who's made videos, trashing. Because Tipster's video goes, photographer extorts,
Oh, Tipster jumped the shark on it a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't
and
know
the
that.
quartering's like blackmail. Like everyone's throwing around the word blackmail and extort and this and that. It's not. The UK legal proceedings, the way it goes is that you DMCA it and you got to send them a letter because the court wants you to settle it out of court. They don't want to waste their time with this petty bullshit, right? So they say, hey, you got to send them a letter, let them know what's going on, give them the details, break it down for them. And that's what the dude did. But because she's not a business person, she doesn't understand legal, she freaked out because it's a 4-page letter asking for money. Instead of going to a solicitor, which is a UK word for lawyer, basically, right? Instead of going to a lawyer and discussing it, she fucking made the video. Also, she complains that the letter went to the brand manager, but the brand manager that's what he does, right? He manages your brand.
Mm-hmm.
She also complained that he didn't want to talk to her through DMs on Twitter, right? Initially, because her name is not on Top Hat Man channel.
Yeah.
As far as anybody knows, I'm sure he sent the letter to Top Hat's brand manager, and he didn't know that she was the wife, right? And when she's like, "Well, I'm his wife," we'll prove it, right? You're just someone just randomly DM me. I don't know who you are. It's not my job to investigate, if you are his wife. So just prove it. And then she freaked out about that. Then she's like, "Well, just talk to me through the phone." He's like, "No, we'll do an email exchange so it's all nice and on the open and all legal and everything." And she freaked out about that because she didn't want to email him. And then everyone's like, "Well, he should have did this. He should have asked first, right? He should have just been like, hey, you used my thing. Can you take it down?" I'm like, A, she stole, right? B, she didn't ask. She didn't give him courtesy and say, hey, I want to use this picture or whatever, right? She didn't even attempt to look for it. The New York Times actually lists the accreditation. It says Getty Images, his name, photo by so-and-so via Getty Images. Right on the picture she stole. So it's not like she missed it. It's right fucking there. She didn't try reaching out. She didn't reach out to the New York Times, Getty Images, the photographer. But they want her to get the courtesy because crying woman equals she's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Good job, Tony. I'll probably catch up on your back catalog movies or videos about it.
Oh, I only made 2. If you want to catch up on it, Bomberny TV has real good videos. Because he's in the UK, so he knows more about the law and everything over there.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a little bit of an inside track. He had somebody helping him.
All right. Well, I think
though he says defamation wrong, so just be prepared for that.
I think I'm going to end the stream because I want to play some games and I do things around the house.
Ooh, what game are you going to play, Max?
Well, I did get the renovation, I believe, in the mail. I have to open the package. I didn't get a chance to the other day from my pal Tony, so I got to do a review of that soon.
Oh, so you're doing a review for games again?
I'm going to try to. Well, no, I definitely am for that because I appreciate Tony sending it to me, and that's one I was missing. Now, so far, my collection is complete. Rhea has some of my newer cartridges, though, because she's going to review them when she gets back. Yeah, so probably do that. I might play some Mario Kart. I got to connect to Art so I could... and anyone else that wants a friend code for... I'm on Xbox and Sony. I gotta connect to Tony too.
Are you Mad Max on Sony or what?
No, because I made my Sony account way back in the day.
That's why you make a second one.
And I was really into Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I think it was Aang something.
Well, I am Tony TGD on Sony. So you can find me. Send me a friend request. Yeah. Also, did you contact Cedric Hood like I asked you?
Oh, not yet. I would like to. I have so much going on right now. I'm just like, I do want to.
I mean, his comic book is badass. It's excellent. It is a combination of. He describes it as Memento meets Metal Gear Solid. I think there's a little bit of Akira thrown in there.
Yeah, I want to look at it. I'm hoping. I miss Ashley too. I hope when Ashley gets back, we could do, because we still have to review that other comic too, and then I want to look into that with her as well, like collaborative effort. If we do that, I know she's away or whatever's going on, so that's what I was hoping to get a series where we look at independent comic creators with her and other people. I still have to read that, and hopefully EVS actually sends me Blood Honey.
I thought you said he's Cyberfog.
Yeah, that's the name of the comic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm getting Madden 23. I'm taking a chance at Madden this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So what if you love EVS's book, Max? Are you going to come out and tell us how great he is and how he's the man?
I'm going to tell him his art's great and the story's fun, and I really want to see future comics and content, movies, games, animated.
Yeah,
I mean, I like the idea. I know it's somewhat similar to TMNT. You know, when he first brought it out, it was like, but I like that kind of stuff, and I like the art and the premise. So I just want to have fun with it. I think
the problem with the Comicsgate and all those creators is that they don't deliver on their books.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, every week you can go to the comic shop and you can get a new DC title, a new Marvel title, even some of the smaller presses like an Image or a Milestone or something. Right. You can always get those every week.
I think the issue is to maintain those big Indiegogo numbers. You always got to be promoting online with live streams and stuff. So you kind of get caught up with being a YouTuber too. Ultimately.
But so then it comes down to, what do you care about? The big paydays? Or do you actually care about the comics industry?
I think they do want a lot of money. Yes.
Because if you cared about the comics industry, your focus would be on getting the comics out weekly or monthly, even if it was once a month, right? 12 comics a year. I think that would have a bigger impact on the industry than you doing a one.
As far as I know, these are not like 20-page comics. They're like 80 to 100 page. I think. I don't know. I have to investigate that. So I don't know. Each comic. I'll have to look at how many pages this is. I mean, that's a fair criticism. Figure drawing. He gets caught up with his friends on live streams. Comics.
Yeah, but I mean, you get caught up on live streams. I get caught up on live streams, but I still work my 8-hour day job, right?
True.
So he should set aside 4 to 6 hours a day, get his comic knocked out, and that gives you. I mean, what else does he do for a living? As far as I know, he doesn't do anything else, right?
Yeah.
Comics and YouTube.
Yeah.
So he should be able to set aside 4 hours a day to work on the comic, and then, like I said, that gives him another 20 hours to eat, sleep, live stream, and do whatever else he wants.
Oh, Nicotina, really?
That's it. See, I told you that they're going to prop this man up, regardless of how bullshit his accusation is, because it is going to hurt the Batman and help the Snyder.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Tony's 100% right.
I'm always right.
Yeah, you are.
Well, how do you feel about that, Nicotina? What do you think about Chris Wozniak's claims? Because all I saw was the Indiegogo, and it, like Tony said, excellent points that Tony made.
He's going to promote it on his channel,
if he had a strong case, he could go to a lawyer, and lawyers, most likely a lawyer with if you have a strong case, well, like, let's do this, against a big company. That's all you have to say. You're going back to bed. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start covering that more. I'm going to do a separate video about it. This book, what you need to know about this person accusing Matt Reeves.
Chris Wozniak exposed.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna say what you need to know about this dude is his bullshit Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, turd burger.
Uh-oh.
No talent.
Oh my God, Shade.
All
right. Well, I'll probably be back later. Seeing if Enosh is finally gonna hopefully collab with me to. Now this is when people might not understand. I bought this from my friend years ago, Hot Toys when I was spending a lot of money. I don't even have a Hot Toy, but I don't spend like this anymore. I actually paid for it in full like 2 years ago. This Hot Toy, but it's pretty exciting. We might unbox it and review.
Does it vibrate
tonight?
No, not that kind of Hot Toy.
Oh.
If Enosh is available, yes, we were supposed to do it last week and we didn't get to do it.
Are you doing your?
I'm actually kind of jealous, but I really don't need it. I don't have the room for it anyway.
You hear that, guys? Max would like you to buy him a Hot Toy.
No.
Somebody...
I don't need it. I don't. There was a point in time where I was buying something similar, and then I sold them. I sold them to a resale shop. I had a Batman v Superman 112. It's not as expensive as Hot Toys. It's like half the price. They're really good figures, and I kind of regret selling that one. But you know what? It's probably for the best. I got to stop for my mental health. I got to start letting go of things and not holding on to attachment to stuff, all this baggage, and just enjoy things.
Yeah,
I don't need to own
Can you
everything.
highlight Zeno's comment real quick, Max?
Yeah.
Let me cut you off. He says Ethan's 80-page plus book or 80-plus page books are typically late, but they're extremely detailed, more so than a normal 20-page monthly issue. His work is successful for him, so he doesn't need to do anything different. No one said that he wasn't being successful financially, right? That was never the argument I made. I don't care that his book is 80-plus pages. If he says, I can do this by a certain time, then that's his obligation to fulfill that. It's not my obligation to wait for the book, right? If you can't meet your 80-plus pages and time, then you know what? Start doing 70-plus pages. Start doing 60-plus pages. Because I'm sick and tired of this shit. If your thought is that you're caring about the industry, you're fighting the culture war. You need.
What I was going to add to what you're saying, Tony, is if you're actually wanting to make a difference instead of just making profits and for yourself, then you would be. Then the whole of Comicsgate, you would kind of like push people towards deadlines and dates and consistently. That's the way to really. Oh, what's this Comicsgate? They're always delivering good product, quality on time. That potentially could change the industry. The way they're doing it now, I don't think it's pretty much for themselves. It's not going to change anything.
Yeah. Unless it takes his fans 6 months to actually read an 80-plus page book, then I think he's not doing it in a time frame that's beneficial to the industry, right? Mm-hmm. It'll take them one day. They'll get the book and read it, and they'll be waiting for more. And by the time the next campaign starts, fuck it. I'm not interested no more. You've lost me, right? Because again, if the intention is to help the industry, to battle, to combat the culture, and to stop the evil DC and Marvel who are doing horrible things and twisting your children's minds, you can't do that by putting a book out once every 2 years.
Yeah. Fair points. Okay, I am going to end it though because it is 6 o'clock.
I gotta eat.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Aaron.
I gotta stream soon. I gotta eat dinner before the stream.
Yeah, I gotta eat dinner too. I just came in here to rescue Max. He was floundering.
And I have a stream. Then I'm gonna join Max's stream if he does a later night stream.
All right. See you next month, everyone.
No, not me. Not me.
All right,
but Tony lied to everybody. Says
I didn't lie. Things changed.
Well, no, Zeno, he is successful, but he's not really changing the game though. Like Comicsgate, when they were starting, they were like, "We're going to change the game." Really, they have their comic simps. Honestly.
Let me give you one more example. Our favorite new comic king, the next Stan Lee, Mr. Eric D. July. He told everybody his comic was ready to go. You just got to buy it. Then he just sent an email the other day saying, the comic's being printed up. Don't worry. We're going to start shipping by the end of the month, maybe into September.
What?
Yeah.
So that wasn't very
It's
truthful.
becoming like the Miko.
Right. Also, 2 weeks ago.
You're a customer. You bought it, right?
I bought it. Also, 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago, he made a video. It was his third video complaining about PayPal and how he's got lawyers. They contacted lawyers. And they're going to go ahead and fucking take PayPal to court. Crickets since then, Eric. Crickets. What happened? Thought you were going to
maybe he got the money and he still didn't ship.
Yeah. So it's all about themselves. It's self-serving. They've seen angry people. They've seen they can make some money off of it. It's not about the industry. It's not about changing culture. It's not about any of those things. Where are all those boxes he opened up? If you look, he actually says in the video, the first shipment of the box of the comics are here.
All right, my dogs are getting started. So
Yeah.
interesting stuff, Tony. We'll have to talk about that. But he get paid? He didn't give an update. He's quiet about it. If it was he still wasn't getting the money, I'd probably be complaining still. All right. Good night, everyone. Or not good night. See you later. Bye.
Good evening. Yeah.